Today, we're going to Highlands Elementary School, where we'll be talking to Cindy Edelman, a community trustee. Hey, Cindy.
Hey, Allishia.
Thanks for being here
Thanks for having me.
at Highlands Elementary School.
Charming school.
It really is.
Open quality of it.
Yeah, that's awesome. I'm excited for us to have some good conversation.
Me too.
Hey, Cindy.
Hey, Allishia.
I'm so glad you're here at Highlands Elementary School
Thank
today.
you so much. It's a pleasure.
Yeah, I'm really excited to chat with you. I think there's a lot that we can talk about. First of all, we've known each other for a long time.
Long time.
But before we start in the amazing conversations we can have, I want quickly to hear, so people know, who is Cindy Edelman? What do you want people to know about you?
Oh, you know how much I love talking about myself. Put me on the spot. What do I want people to know about me is that I'm a community trustee, retired art history teacher, and someone who cares deeply about children and public education, and in particular, public education reform, which I've spent over 20 years trying to improve in our community. I started this journey at the Community Foundation, where I was a brand new trustee, and the trustees had voted for their 40th year. We just had the 60th birthday last week. For the 40th year, they decided that they would study education, every aspect of it, local, state, and national. And that's really where I learned so much in terms of the need of students in public schools in Jacksonville. I mean, it's pretty glaring.
You illuminating kind of where these support mechanisms sort of originated by way of the Community Foundation, I think is important. And especially the fact that the philanthropic support didn't just come from heartstrings.
No.
You know, it was
Data
driven,
right?
Which is important. And I think you do, what I know about you, you care deeply through your heart about the work and the data, and you balance that really well in your support.
Well, that's so kind of you. But I wanted to just say that's one of the reasons I think City Year has done so well, is that it can justify all of its growth from data points, and it's data driven. And I think it's impressive, and it's been that way since the beginning. It's not like, it didn't take long for people to want to participate with City Year.
Mm-hmm.
And
I'm glad that you brought that up, because again, not many people know that. I mean, they know us as the fun red jackets and that we're doing work for kids, but that piece is really important, especially for those who are thinking about how they might invest their philanthropic resources. And so I wonder, if you could talk more about what made you make the decision early on, which I think was somewhere around 2013, 2014, to support and invest in our work.
I think that, the proof was in the data. I mean, the data spoke for itself. It's not as though you had to go out and sell it. Mm-hmm. It sold itself. Mm-hmm. And I think that once I joined the board and became more deeply involved, it just made it so easy, because why wouldn't one want to invest in an organization that has such strong impact and such a great track record?
Mm-hmm. I do want to hear about, what keeps you invested in this work, to help others understand maybe, why they should, start supporting the work.
Well, here's the thing. I've finally decided, after all these years, I may not see the results of this philanthropy, of this giving, but 10 years from now, or 30, it might take 30 years for the change to happen. Mm-hmm. Also, because quite honestly, the public schools have been really the unfortunate beneficiaries of a lot of other alternative school issues, but the public schools are really the bedrock of our democracy. There's no denying that. I mean, every child is entitled to a high quality education, and that's really what the Public Ed Fund was based on. We wanted to shrink the achievement gap, and we've seen the graduation rates go up, but we're not taking credit for all that. The district worked hard to do that too.
Well, I think to your point of like how long it took for us to see the results in graduation rates. Remember, what was, 1 in 3 was 15 years ago almost now.
Right.
And now our graduation rates are close to 90%. But now there are other challenges that exist,
Right.
But there was a concerted effort made.
But I think that's why it's so important to say that that's why investing in a City Year now, with you're doing the work you're doing with third grade reading is not at the third graders. The majority of third graders in the city don't read at grade level.
That's right.
And we know that is a statistic that we don't want.
That's right.
You
That's
want
exactly it.
kids reading on grade level in the third grade, and that means they'll get to junior high and high school.
I'm grateful for you, and
Likewise.
not only the role that you've played in my life for so many years, but what you've done to this community. You've not only helped me in the work that I get to do, but the way that I love this place, because there are people like you here doing amazing work. And
Very kind.
and the fact that like I get to bring all of my worlds, and you also are supporting this work that I love with City Year. I'm grateful for that. How you showed up today and spent time with us here at the school. Thank you so much. I'm grateful for you.
You're most welcome. Thank you for all these lovely people around here as well.
Of course.